Everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. I'm bringing you the single crochet star stitch tutorial. This is a stitch tutorial, it's not an actual project, so I'm just showing you a stitch you can use to make a blanket, a sweater, a coat, a hat, whatever your project is. You can use this star stitch to make a very simple, beautiful and elegant project. Okay, it works the same on both sides. As you can see, the stitch is visible on both sides. There is a different star stitch than the single crochet star stitch. That is a whole different project, but this here is your single crochet star stitch. I will be using a 4-ply yarn. I'm using loops and threads. This is the color mauve. This is a Michael's yarn. It retails for $3.99, but currently Michael's has a sale for 30% off all yarn, which means you can grab one of these for $2.70, and it's 354 yards. That's a bargain. Beautiful. You will also need to be using a 9mm hook. I'm using this because it's a single crochet and you want it to be supple, soft, and drip nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. To get started, we are gonna be working with chains in multiples of 2 plus 1. Okay, you want to leave a decent amount of tail to sew in later, but the border builds by itself. Go ahead and wrap your yarn around your hook, and for this particular swatch I'm going to chain 21 stitches. This is a single row repeat, so it is pretty simple. It doesn't work out as fast as you want it to unless you're using a chunky yarn. You can also use Charisma, which is very soft. It builds up really well. So this one is a slow builder, but it works wonderfully. So from your hook, you're gonna go ahead and skip this first chain, and in the second chain you're gonna work a single crochet. A single crochet. This tutorial assumes you know the basics of crochet. If you don't, take a look at the basic stitches. Okay, there's a lot of tutorials online on how to work the single crochet. I believe I have one as well. So single crochet, and then in that very same stitch you're going to work a single crochet, but do not close. Into the next stitch, another single crochet without closing it. The third stitch, another single crochet, pull over. You should have 4 stitches on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. We're going to work again incomplete single crochets, beginning with the last stitch you worked in, which is this one here, right there. We're going to go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through. That's an incomplete single crochet. Into the next stitch, pull over, and into the third stitch, yarn over, pull through. You should have 4 stitches on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. And we're going to repeat this to the end of our row. Go into the stitch you worked in previously, work a incomplete single crochet, next stitch, and then the third stitch, then pull through all 4. We're going to repeat this to the end of the row, so go ahead and keep working until you get to the end of your row. When you work your chain, make sure the chain is loose because you're walking into those chains. You don't want it too tight until you can't walk through. You're working with a bigger hook, and so your stitches should be pretty loose. Chain 1. and this is our last grouping of 3. Yarn over, pull through all 4. Now once you get to this particular portion at the end, you are not going to chain 1 here. You are going to work a single crochet into that last stitch, the one you worked in last. That should be your last stitch right there. You're going to put a single crochet in there, chain 1, turn your work around. This is what it should look like at this point. In that single crochet stitch from the bottom, you're going to work another single crochet in there, single crochet. And to start your second row, you're going to repeat what you did in the previous row. Starting with that single crochet stitch, you're going to go right in there, work a incomplete single crochet, go into the next stitch, an incomplete single crochet, into the third stitch, an incomplete single crochet. You should have 4. Yarn over, pull through all 4, and then chain 1. Starting with that last stitch you worked in, go ahead and complete the same 3 incomplete single crochets. You should have 4 stitches on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. And this is your repeat. Like I said, it's a single row repeat, and it builds up a little slower than you'd like since you're doing single crochets, but it builds up beautifully. If you're using a chunkier yarn, this project is a piece of cake, and you can make a huge blanket in a short amount of time using this particular stitch. It's perfect for blankets, especially for babies. It's perfect for sweaters. It builds beautifully. The pattern is quite simple and easy. Let's walk through to the end of this row, and I'll show you what it looks like. At the beginning of every row, you will begin with a single crochet, and at the end of each row, you will complete your row with a single crochet as well. And we're at the end of the row. At the end of your row, your cluster, you're not closing it with a single crochet. Instead of closing it like that, you want to leave it with 1 stitch on the hook and then put a single crochet in that last stitch right there. And that's the end of your row. That's what it looks like. And so you're going to repeat this over and over. Let's walk through the next row. Chain 1. So we're walking through row 3. Once again, we are putting a single crochet at the beginning of the row. And in that very first single crochet, you start your cluster of 3 incomplete single crochets and close them together. That's what they look like. And then once you've completed 2 rows, you create these clusters here, which are your star stitches right there. So let's complete this row and see where we are at. This is a very simple stitch, and it's very elegant. I absolutely love it. I'm actually working on a sweater using this, but I'm using a chunkier yarn for the sweater because it builds up faster, and the chunky yarn keeps it warmer. I have recommended Charisma yarn. It's also sold at Michael's, and you can try that yarn. It's very soft, and it's warm, and it's great for this particular stitch. We are at the end of our row, and as you can see, we are not closing that cluster. We're going straight into that very last stitch where we worked our last incomplete single crochet and putting a single crochet in there. And that's how you're closing every row. And at the beginning of each row, chain 1, turn your work around, and then you're using that chain 1 to work your single crochet right in that single crochet from the previous row. And this is what it looks like. And once you've built enough of it, your stitch should look like that. Isn't that beautiful? If you like this particular tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on any of my stitch tutorials and any other tutorials I'm bringing for you. In the meantime, I do appreciate your support. Thank you. Have a great day.